Brother in mic 4.
Hi, Stuart Laidlaw, CEP 87M. I stand in favor of the resolution. And if you'll indulge me a second, I want to share with you an email I got from my brother just last week. He's a retired activist with the postal workers. He knew I was coming here. He'd been following what's going on with this new union. And he emailed me about a bunch of Walmart workers on strike down in the States, some 12 states. And he said to me, you know, they went out on strike because of a sexual harassment of a woman at Walmart. And he said, you know, there's people like that here. There's vulnerable people in every workplace. We've got Walmarts and we've got other kinds of things like that where people are vulnerable, often new Canadians, women. And he said, you know, what you guys are doing is this is the kind of thing that can start to help those people by organizing the unorganized, getting people involved with the union, even if their whole shop's not organized, helping the unemployed. This is the kind of stuff he's been working on since he retired, and he sees a real opportunity in what we're doing here. And that I just wanted to share that with everybody before I started talking. I'm strongly in favor of this new union, the merger going ahead. I got to say, to be honest, I was a little skeptical when it all started out. I was a little worried about what was the agenda here. Is this, you know, as transparent as I want? Is the process exactly what I want? But you know, we talked back. We talked to President Coles and to Gaetan and Peter Kennedy, Peter Murdoch. We had our media council out in Victoria. Gaetan was there. We had Jim Britton. We had Susan Spratt from CAW. They answered our questions. We had a good, forthright conversations with them. The process opened up as we got into it, and I think that we got to lay behind anything that we had problems with in the past, getting us to this day, and talk about the future, because that's what we're really talking about here. This is what's really important, that we talk about where we're going forward as a union. By the time we leave here towards the end of this week, we'll have changed this union forever in some way. And I want to make sure that we change it in a positive way, that we're moving forward, building something bigger that's going to really, as Gaetan Menard said earlier, that's going to change this country, build this country into something better, because that's what we have the opportunity to do here. And we're going to help people who aren't part of us, but then I think we brought together something with this structure that's outlined that's really unique and really good. We've got the industry councils, where we can get together in our smaller groups, talk about the issues that are important to us in each of our industries. Like, we're little unions that are industry focused, and we can work on those things. But then we can get together into the larger, greater things, share our resources, talk about the common issues, the things that are important to us all, pensions, social justice, all of that we share in common, and work together on that. And it's a great balance, I think. We'll have the regional councils because some things are defined by region, and we can talk about those issues there. It's a really good structure, I think, that we've come up with here. There's a lot to be worked out. You know, when we get to our industry councils, we'll have to figure out how are we going to do this, what's our structure going to be, how are we going to run things, which I think is also great, because then, you know, us in media, we can figure out how we want to do it. We've got a bit of a history with it. We can continue with that sort of a history. Other sectors with their industry councils, they can say, no, well, we can do it this way. We're going to do it a little bit different. And I think that that's the beauty of the way it's been set up here, is that we can each be our own industry, our own personalities, our own priorities, find the things that we want to talk about and structure and work around, but then come together on all the common issues. And I think that that's really the key for me, and that's why I stand in strong support of this new union. Thank you very much.
Well, Brother Laidlaw, your timing is impeccable. Our union staff just received an email moments ago from the UFCW Canada that the Walmart strikes have gone viral. There are 28 Walmarts on strike in 12 states. So, Brother Laidlaw, your timing was impeccable to be able to organize that so quickly. The other piece of information that the shareholders are now having an emergency meeting today. Go figure. Go figure.